Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining us on this video as we get to unpack how some of your favorite musicians got to have the stage names that we know them by today. We start off the video with the tallest of them all, Jah Prayzah, whose real name is Muridzo Mukombe, and the name Jah Prayzah actually comes from his birth name Muridzo, which means praise him in Shona, hence the name Jah Prayzah. We follow up with another one of Zimbabwe's greatest musicians, Winky D, whose real name is Wallace Chirumiko. The name Winky D is a nickname he was given by his fans. When he was a teenager, he participated in the Ghettoland Clashes, a series of DJ battles designed to showcase up-and-coming artists. Over time, he earned the nickname Wicked DJ, which eventually was shortened to Winky D. Moving along, we have Saintfloew. She is one of the most outstanding female vocalists and musicians who have emerged out of Zimbabwe in the past few years. Her real name is Ashley Angel Moyo, and the stage name Saintfloew comes from the fact that her mother used to confuse her name Ashley and her sister's name Sheris, and she would call her Shashley. This is how her stage name was born. At number 4, we have Voltz, whose real name is Muridzo Jt. In an interview, he said that the name Voltz was just a random name he picked up. It doesn't have anything to do with the literal meaning of the phrase Voltz. He went on to say that his first stage name was James Real, but it wasn't catchy and he needed something that was weird, something that people would always remember, hence the name Voltz. Following up at number 5 is another Zim hip-hop great, Saintfloew, whose real name is Tawanda Mambo. He says that the name Saintfloew came from a combination of the word saint, which likely represents a positive, almost holy image, and flow, which could be a play on the word flow, referring to his smooth delivery and lyrical style in his music. Our number 6 is the zimdancehall chantress Ninja Lipsy, whose real name is Tendashwaitwa Madia Chitimbe. In an interview, she revealed that her stage name was given to her by her boss and mentor Winky D, who called her the Ninja Lady because his fans were calling him the Ninja President. She ended up adopting the name Ninja and joined it with Lipsy, a word she coined from the looks of her lips. At number 7, we have Killer T, whose real name is Kelvin Kusikwenyu. The stage name Killer T he was given by his brother, who would often refer to him as a killer when it comes to Zim dancehall lyrics, and the T comes from the initial of his brother's stage name Temptation. Moving along at number 8 with Baba Harare, whose real name is Brefman Chizino. He says that the stage name Baba Harare was given to him by Jah Prayzah. Baba Harare originally comes from a small town, and Jah Prayzah gave him this name as a way of mocking his love for the big city and how he was fascinated with Harare and his culture. Hence the name symbolizes his love for the big city. Our number 9 is the goddess of too much sauce and the Zim hip-hop sensation Kikky. Her real name is Christabel Mahlungwa, and she says that the name Kikky came from the fact that she has always been fierce and not afraid to stand her ground, and her friend Pain gave it to her because she is that girl you can never convince to do what she doesn't want to do. Moving along to another Zim hip-hop sensation, Nkosilati Sibiya, who is more popularly known as Voltz Jt. In an interview, he reviewed how his stage name came about and said that the name can be broken into two. Voltz, which stands for how his music is electrifying, and Jt simply stands for Jecha Trap. Our number 11 is the Zim dancehall musician who has been described by many as the most consistent of them all, Freeman HKD, whose real name is Emeji Chisanga. The name Freeman is a nickname he got when he was in high school because he was a keen soccer player who was quite talented in the sport, which saw him qualifying for the senior soccer team when he was just a junior. The adjective HKD is simply an extension of his brand and stands for Atimire Kusimbisa Danger Zone. Taking the spot at number 12 is Nutty O, whose real name is Carrington Simbarashe Chiwadzwa. He revealed his stage name is actually an old high school nickname which was given to him by his school peers who called him the Nutty Operator because he was that rare guy at school who could use his musical stamina to electrify the harsh and strict learning environment. Moving along to the gospel greats, we have Mambo Dhuterere, whose real name is Darlington Mutseta. He says that the name Mambo Dhuterere came from his music, which is called Dhuterere, and his followers started calling him Mambo Dhuterere after hearing his music, and the name just stuck on. Moving on to number 14, we have Bagga weRagga, whose real name is Nigel Nyagato. The name Bagga is actually a nickname he got from church after he failed to pronounce a name from the Bible. Instead of saying Beelzebub, he went on to say Bagga Mercy, and from there onwards the name just stuck on. Our number 15 is Zimbabwe's resident Msalala, Exq Mr Putiti, whose real name is Enoch Munenga. The name Exq is derived from the word exquisite, as he likes to call himself Mr Exquisite, and the name Mr Putiti comes from the fact that one day he said to the DJ put it in, and they just heard put it and started calling him Mr Putit. At number 16 we go back in time. John Chibadura, whose real name was actually John Nyamkokoko, was one of the greatest musicians in Zimbabwe in the 80s and 90s. His stage name John Chibadura is actually a nickname he had been given by his friends. Chibadura, meaning someone who has mastered the electric guitar. At number 17 we have Andy Muridzo, whose real name is Andrew Ngwenya. His stage name Andy Muridzo is derived from both his real name and a nickname, Andy short for Andrew, and Muridzo, a nickname he was given in high school by Jah Prayzah's teacher Mr Musimbi, because whenever he was excited he used to express his excitement through whistling, especially at school assemblies. Our number 18 is the Bulawayo-based Zim hip-hop artist Asaph Africa, whose real name is Tafazwa Tarukwana. Chose the stage name Asaph because Asaph is one of the many authors in the Psalms in the Bible, and the name Asaph means Jehovah has gathered, which is the reason why he chose this name, because he believes that his music will gather together all the youth of Zimbabwe. Taking the spot at number 19 is Oriyano. He is no doubt one of the fastest rising young musicians of 2025, and his real name is Kudakwashe Roin Kachehiko. As for his stage name, the name Oriyano is said to mean a jewel, and indeed he is a music jewel. At number 20 we have another very hardworking and energetic artist, Master H, whose real name is Hilary Marufu. The name Master H is a name we've all come to love and associate with good music. But why Master H? Master H simply means Master Hilary, which translates to Master of Music Hilary. Moving along to number 21, we have another artist who uses a similar name, Jah Master. Real name is Rodney Mashanduri, and his stage name Jah Master simply means God is my master. At number 22, we have the Zim hip-hop female artist Young Gemini, whose real name is Tanya Seremwe. She says she selected the stage name Young Gemini because Gemini is her star sign, while Young simply refers to the fact that she started her music career at a young age. Our number 23 is the South African-based Zim dancehall and reggae artist Buffalo Souljah, whose real name is Thabani Ndlovu. He says that he chose the stage name Buffalo Souljah because his father used to love reggae, and his favorite song was Buffalo Souljah by Bob Marley, hence he just adapted the name from that song. At number 24 we have Ricky Fire, whose real name is Tulani Takavada. He said that the stage name Ricky Fire was given to him by Templeman, who likened him to a fireman, hence the name Ricky Fire. We close off the list with the newest upcoming Zim dancehall artist Nisha T, whose real name is Anisha Tashinga Shoniwa. Her stage name Nisha T is simply a shortcut of her first name Anisha, as well as the T from Tashinga. That brings us to the end of our video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment.